line of Coyle
I'm not too sure if that's really a stupid play there. You know, with the ball bouncing around like that, with a wet field, the ball's wet, just let it go wherever it goes,
Exactly.
and we'll take the ball where it lands.
So with 7:38 to go, actually we won't take a break here. 24-15.
They're not going to do it not to do in the truck there without running a commercial between a time of change of possession.
I apologize.
That's all right. 32-yard line, that's where the ball is, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. First time they've had the ball in the half.
Clean uniform out there for Coyle Cassidy. Number, I don't know.
It's Jack Taylor, number 42.
The handoff comes up the middle to Doherty, and he's off. Off to the races.
Mark Doherty's going to be caught.
Taking
yes.
the angle is Ryan Mooney, showing some speed and a nice play by Coyle Cassidy. And that's what they need here to start out the second half. A big play, a quick score. Show Bishop Feehan that this game isn't over.
52-yard run there by Doherty. Up the middle, and he doesn't have as good a speed of being so big as Maffini does, and it was finally caught. But he's inside the 20-yard line to the 18, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. This is what happened at the end of the first half, continuing going on for Coyle Cassidy here at the beginning of the second half.
Paps calls his play, gives a handoff up the middle to Maffini, I believe, and he's taken down by a host of Feehan tacklers after a gain of about 3 yards, or actually closer to 4 on the play.
Fleming,
2nd and 6.
Excuse me, Fleming making a nice stop there and trying to strip the ball as well, trying to cause a turnover, that ball being a little slippery. Coyle Cassidy going right at the Shamrocks, right down the middle in the last 4 or 5 plays in this half and the first half.
Napier wide left. Wishbone offense. A fake up the middle. Paps. Fake run and a nice pass play, and it's caught by Napier for the touchdown. Coyle Cassidy. What a super play.
What a fake by Napier. It looked like he was going to try to run it. And just at the last second again found Napier. Napier, at 6'2" receiver out there, wide receiver, just reached up and grabbed it. And Coyle Cassidy right back in the ball game.
Some decent coverage by the Feehan defender.
Definitely.
Actually, he was in his pocket, and it just happened that it either judged it wrong or what happened. Napier came back for the ball with a nice catch, and it was a super pass by Paps as well. 24-21.
So I guess Pap showing Cody and the Shamrocks that he can throw the ball too.
Absolutely. He had some trouble throwing in the first half, was intercepted, and Chang dropped another one, but that was the first half. The kick is up, no good. Wide to the right, plenty high enough. So with 6:28 to go in the third quarter, we have Bishop Feehan 24, Coyle Cassidy 21.
Clarksville, Plymouth.
This afternoon.
Yeah, I was out about I know you were too, and there was not even a drizzle. It's kind of dried out, and field still in muddy condition, obviously, as the teams continue to play and chew it up with their cleats. But it really hasn't hurt the Warrior running game though in the last 2 drives, resulting in 2 touchdowns.
This game coming out to be actually as expected, a close, not as high scoring, actually more high scoring as thought. 24-21. Coyle Cassidy wasn't expected to score a touchdown in the air. But then again, who expected 2 fake punts, a hook and ladder?
Oh, unbelievable.
Fake reverse.
They have had everything.
Corey Almeida will take this one, squib kick again up the middle, and gets the ball up to the 40-yard line. Bishop Feehan 40-yard line, and will be taken down by number 61 for Coyle Cassidy, Ryan Levesque. Just a junior. At 205 pounds, a very big kid. Cody comes out in the huddle. Bishop Feehan hasn't had to go back to that Buffalo Bill offense.
Again, a key series for both squads here. We're almost halfway through the third quarter. Coyle Cassidy, now the momentum is back on their side. They've scored twice. They've held Bishop Feehan here in the second half. Bishop Feehan needs to get back on the board.
Cody rolls right. Steps up into the pocket, throws over the middle, throws to a Coyle Cassidy player.
That's Lennon, number 40.
They don't have a number 40 on the...
I believe it is number 40, Rich Lennon.
So
okay, that's my little inside Coyle Cassidy information. There you got it.
Rich
Lennon, number 40.
Became the receiver. I think Cody stepped up to pass. His front foot actually slipped forward. He threw the ball lower than he wanted to, and there wasn't a Bishop Feehan receiver within 7 to 10 yards, and it went right into the chest of
Rich Lennon.
Rich Lennon.
Rich Lennon.
And he had some running room. He actually slipped trying to run the
yep.
ball back. Paps calling an audible, I think, at the line of scrimmage. The wishbone. He gives the ball handoff right up the middle.
That's to Doherty, number 10. I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to use my, like I said, my little inside
need all the help I can
heard
get.
what you said on the pregame show. Being from North Attleboro, I was listening.
Yeah.
I was in the parking lot listening to that.
I had to be careful.
Peter Gay saying, "Hey, don't let that guy from Coyle." I've been good. I've been very good.
You have been good.
But my little inside information. Pick up a 3.5 on that play. Let's call it. But in Shamrock territory, the Coyle Cassidy Warriors.
Doherty just refused to go down on that play. It took 5 or 6 gang tacklers from Bishop Feehan to bring him down. Paps now takes the snap. He gives the ball right up the middle again to Doherty, and he actually had some running room and slipped again. Picked up about 3 yards on the play. Mooney on the tackle for Bishop Feehan. It'll be a 3rd and approximately 4.
And I'm sure now McGonigal is going to be very happy to just keep grinding the clock down, grind Bishop Feehan down. I think they've seen a weakness. Maybe Feehan a little tired now, more tired than they were in the first half, as the Warriors have been able to put up some good rushing yards against the Shamrocks in 2 successive scoring drives.
5:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The pitch comes to the left side. That's Derek Dufresne, and he has the first down. And Moore gets the ball into Bishop Feehan territory at about the 38 or 37 yard line. Actually, the 39. 1st and 10, Coyle Cassidy.
Clock continues to run. We're under 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 50 seconds. 24-21, Shamrocks over the Warriors here, but Coyle Cassidy on the move again, following a Rich Lennon interception.
Paps keeps and pitches the ball out to the right side, and I believe that's Maffini, brought down for about a 5 or 6 yard loss. The whole right side of the left side of the Bishop Feehan defense had some great penetration, and Coyle Cassidy had nowhere to go. They ran to the wrong side that time. So it'll be 2nd and about 16 for Coyle.
Another big play here. I keep saying that. I've said that since the opening gun here, but the way the game has been gone, every play is looming larger and larger.
Yep.
And who's going to win this ball game?
Absolutely. In the bone, Coyle Cassidy. The fake handoff, the pass to the left side is caught about 3 or 4 yards short of the first down by, is it?
It's Cornelia again, number 2.
Cornelia having a pretty good day with a catch already.
But it's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down, bringing 4th and 4.
He has 8 of the...
Let's change that. I think it's 4th down, isn't it?
3rd down.
3rd down. All right. 3rd down and 4.
Big play. This is a 2-down situation again, I believe. Timeout will be taken by Paps. He didn't like what he saw, so with the score being 24, Coyle Cassidy 21 in driving, 3:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back. Driving deep into Bishop Feehan territory, we have a 3rd and 4. With 3:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The cheerleaders, Bishop Feehan cheerleaders, trying to get their defense pumped up and the crowd going as well. Paps calls the signals. Doherty gets ready. The fake to Doherty, and the give is to Dufresne, and a big defensive stop by Bishop Feehan. The middle of their defensive line came up big there, Bill.
Yeah, definitely. Great. They've seem to be overcoming a weakness, coming up with 2 good plays there, stopping Maffini. And on that play, once again, gain maybe a yard, if anything, on that play. So it'll be 4th down now.
The defensive interior, Matt Sandville and Steve Zaneski, each on the tackle.
If that 3rd down was a big play, this is an even bigger play right here. And you can hear the crowd from both sides urging their squads on.
Paps takes the snap. Hands the ball off the middle again to Doherty this time, and he is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and Bishop Feehan comes up big defensively.
Big play. Key play there. Let's see if that can turn things around for the Shamrocks. who've let Coyle Cassidy have their way here in the third quarter.
It looked like Coyle Cassidy was going to march down the field on that series. They had a couple big first down pickups, and Bishop Feehan came up with 2 stops on 3rd and 4 and 4th and 4, and they get the ball back into the dangerous hands of Nate Cody.
3 big plays there, stopping Maffini on 2nd down, Dufresne on 3rd down, and there Doherty on 4th down. 1st and 10 for the Shamrocks.
Cody with 3 wideouts. DeVern's in motion. Warren in the backfield. The give is to Warren off right tackle, and he picks up about 2 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 8 with 2:29. The clock still running left in the 3rd quarter. I was just talking to one of my buddies from Bishop Feehan, 1987 graduate. He won the Balfour. Glenn Lindstrom. He was
I
gonna
remember him real well.
He was going to pick us apart after listening to us in the game, so hopefully we're not too bad.
2nd and about 8 now. Ball at the 35-yard line of Bishop Feehan.
Chang and Warren, and the straight eye, the fake to Chang, the throw over the middle to Fleming, and he looks for the pass interference call, and it won't be called. I thought that was pretty good defense.
Paps in there. Chris Paps, number 20, getting his hand in there. And
he's playing unbelievable defense.
He is really, really good game.
He's only a junior. Jeez.
He'll be back next year. Coyle Cassidy loses all 3 of its premier running backs out in the backfield, all 3 being seniors. Maffini and Doherty, Dufresne. Napier is a senior. So to fill some holes there for McGonagall's squad, but we're not worried about next year. We still got a whole quarter plus a minute 59 left here in the ball game.
Absolutely. Twins on the left for Cody. Warren and DeVern's. The rollout to the left, the throw over the middle is hit, and the ball was right in the hands of Paul Clinton. He dropped the ball, went right through his hands.
Again, to give him credit, a little overthrown, a little too high. Had to jump way high to get that one. And so 4th and long, 4th and 8 now for the Shamrocks in a punting situation. Their 3rd of the game. The first one resulted in a fake. And it'd be interesting to see what Gil Martin's going to do here. I'm sure McGonigal is saying, hey, watch out, fellas. Don't get burnt.
Is that Furtado and Paps?
And lay off the kicker, too.
Yeah, another lob snap. DeVern's gets it away. It's going to come to Furtado. Furtado makes a catch and a handoff to Paps going on the left side. He picked up about 10 yards across the 45 to the 50. Brought down at the Bishop Feehan 48-yard line.
Chris Paps walking the tightrope down there. I thought it's very difficult to see the line marker. It's been obliterated by the rain, and that's obviously they're going to be their call, the referee's call, not mine. But I thought he was out on this side of the 50, but he actually got across into Shamrock territory, I believe, where they spot the ball. Steve
McGonigal, the coach of Coyle Cassidy, was a little bit upset. He thought there might have been a late hit by Bishop Feehan, but as you said, you can't really tell where the line, the out-of-bounds line is on each side where the players are standing. They was kind of wiped away by the mud, but he was jumping up and down.
And it is 1st down. The man has 4th down up on his. There you go.
He had a tough night last night.
48-yard line of Bishop Feehan. Coyle Cassidy's ball.
The handoff up the middle to Doherty. Picks up a good 3.5 yards.
Yeah, but forward motion's going to get him up to the 45, I believe.
That's what did I say? The 30? I don't know.
But, well, it's all right. Hey, we're all getting excited. Good game, good ball game this afternoon. It is afternoon now, isn't it?
Well, it's the afternoon to the listeners.
It is.
In the afternoon.
Well, it's also afternoon to us now being 20 past 12 o'clock. So 2nd and 8 from the 45. Clock continues to run. 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter. 24-21. Bishop Feehan holding on to that lead.
Paps calling his signals once again. The linebackers blitz, and Mooney will be brought down the quarterback, but the pitch comes to Dufresne, and he picks up a good 5 or 6 yards to about the 41-yard line of Bishop Feehan. A dangerous pitch by Paps, but he converted it, and it worked.
He's holding his own. A couple of plays we've seen that as Paps looks like he's going to go down, going to get hit for a loss, and at the last second has found somebody over to his left and gotten rid of the ball. So instead of being a loss or no gain, it is a gain of about 6 on that play. It's 3rd and 4 from the 41.
Paps with a quarterback sneak, and he could break this. He's brought down from behind by DeVern's. A big pickup.
Up the middle. Everybody expected going to the running back, and he decided to take his own.
22-yard gain. I don't know whether he called that one by himself or McGonigal called that, but the mind trust on that play was a super There was no middle linebackers. Both of them were either blitzing or were cheating to the outside.
Don't think they're going to get a play run off. We got 4 seconds, 3 seconds. After that play, it's 1st and 10 for Coyle Cassidy on the 21. We're not going to get a play off. That's the end of the third quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, the score, Bishop Feehan at 24, Coyle Cassidy 21. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
Sorry about the delay. We had a little confusion. Fourth quarter action. 10 minutes remaining in this great ball game. Tony Maffini gets the
call.
Over right tackle, and he's brought down by another gang tackle by Feehan. Be 2nd and 9.
They gave him a yard. You're right, Derek. Gave him a yard inside the 20 to about the 19, so 2nd and 8.5, let's call it. Coyle Cassidy getting a touchdown at the end of the first half, and then scoring. Greg Napier, a 14-yard pass from Chris Pabst. Kick failed to make it where we stand now, 24-21 Bishop Feehan. Coyle Cassidy with the ball, 2nd and 9 from the 19.
This could be one of those Alcoa fantastic finishes.
Going down the end, you got it.
Pabst comes around the right end and runs right into one of the Feehan defensive backs. He runs like a running back, not a quarterback. Picks up a good 6 yards on the play.
Down to about the 13 maybe. We'll see if they spot it. 13-yard line, so pick up a 7 on that play.
So it'll be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 from the 13.
Again, 2-down situation here.
And it should go down to a fantastic finish because it's been a great, great ball game. Wonderful game. Neither team has given up at 1 second of this contest.
No, got to watch out for Dana Fiataroni late in the game.
We're going to have to watch it. You're right. You're right.
We still got plenty of football left here, though. Nice defensive play as Bishop Feehan strung out a sweep by Coyle Cassidy. That was Maffini again, I believe.
That's right, Maffini.
And he picked up a yard.
Yeah, I guess he did. He did.
But it'll be 4th down and 1 or 1.5.
So Coyle Cassidy's going to call a timeout to talk things over. This big play here.
With the score 24-21, 8:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back.
They just announced the score over across the city. Of course, you already know the final score of 19-15.
North holding on to that lead. We got a barn burner here. Coyle Cassidy ball, 4th and about 2 from the 13-yard line.
I'd have to say Doherty up the middle. The fake is to Doherty. The pitch outside to Furtado. He cuts it up, and it's going to be awful close. They give him an awful spot, in my opinion, obviously.
Furtado looking for it. He's not going to get it. Miss it by a yard.
I don't know. What do you think about that spot?
I don't know. I didn't see where his knee touched. Again, it's
actually
kind of high.
That's correct. We're far away.
But this is the second time Coyle Cassidy, Bishop Feehan has stopped Coyle on 4th down, and there was one play earlier in the game. Key play there for the Shamrocks, holding on to that 3-point lead, and Bishop Feehan is going to need to get out of the hole. They still have the ball on the 13-yard line. Coyle Cassidy has forced 2 consecutive punts by the Shamrocks here in the second half. And let's see what Cody and company can do here in the fourth quarter.
Cody gives the ball off to Chang on a delay around the left end, and he's brought down by Maffini, and there's a late flag down. And
I think it's going to be a face mask. Again, we're too far up, but it was thrown by that referee on the far side. He was right on the play, and I think Chang, it is a face mask against Coyle Cassidy. And I believe that's other than kicking the ball out of bounds, that's our first penalty of the game.
That's a clean game. That's a real good, clean game.
McGonigal does not agree with that. He's on the field, and
Chang's got a little cramp, I think, in his calf.
He was stretching earlier too at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and again, it's a damp day. He has an injury. I've heard he's got stitches, and he's coming off limping, and he got a cramp, and he's going to sit out for a while. But I guess it was an unintentional face mask because it was only a 5-yard penalty, but it's still first down, 1st and 5 from the 18-yard line.
Super tackle by Maffini anyway, although he grabbed the face mask. Cody with DeVerns and Warren in the backfield to give us to Warren up the middle. He bounces off one tackle, gets taken down at about the 20-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 19.5, so it'll be 2nd down and 3.5 yards.
As you and Peter talked in your pregame show, you mentioned the name Dana Fiataroni, and I don't know if it's going to come down to that, but he is going to be a key. If they can get in,
Absolutely.
get the Shamrocks into field goal range, he is a threat.
2nd and 3 now. Cody fakes to the Verns. Throws the ball to Fleming on the left flat. And Fleming is still on his feet at the 30. The 35 gets taken down at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Bishop Feehan. And that's a big play because they get out of deep into their own zone. Back into close to midfield.
Cody showed his maturity there. Held on to the ball. He was about to be knocked down.
I didn't catch the number, but
I think it was Paps or Bork coming in on the play, but he was in on the play, got it right off, and Fleming got around Sharon, picking up the first down.
He took a pretty good little knock, too.
Big play by Bishop Feehan and Nate Cody.
Timeout is going to be taken.
He's not happy. Didn't like the lineup or whatever. He's
out in the middle of the field screaming at Cody. I'm sure he's not that upset with him. He's just letting the moment take his frustrations away. I'll just be quiet and go to a commercial. With the score 24-21, 6:48 left to go in the 4th quarter. We'll be back.
Woodfield and Attleboro, 6 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the contest. 24-21 Bishop Feehan. Feehan's ball, 1st and 10 following
that key pass there. Cody to Fleming, getting Bishop Feehan out of a little bit of a hole they were in. The ball is spotted at the 37-yard line.
Not to jinx anything, Bill, but do you know the rule about overtime or ties?
Stays a tie. Again, it's a conference game. There's no, unless it's a play.